Hey, it's Jeff Sauer here, representing the Jumpstart Podcast, and I just got done interviewing Dmitry Dragilev, and I wanted to share with you some insights from my interview with him, and give you a preview of what's to come. Now, Dmitry is somebody who I've been aware of for years. I actually purchased his software called JustReachOut through an AppSumo promotion a couple years ago, and my team used it to try and find some PR opportunities for our business. But we sort of got stalled out. We didn't really have a process for following up, and it really wasn't anybody's job, so it didn't go very far. But I've been interested in Dmitry and in PR in general ever since I did sign up for that course, and so we've been circling each other a little bit. I've been reading his email list, and one of our podcast listeners decided to introduce us. He said, "I think you should have Dmitry on your podcast, Jeff, and I think he'd be a great guest." And I agree. Dmitry was an awesome guest. We got to talk about PR. I got to ask him all kinds of questions about my curiosity about public relations, outreach, and how effective it can be. He gave some really practical strategies that we could all use right now in order to do outreach and to get people to notice us and to get some results that we might be looking for. And so right after I get done recording this video, I'm going to go try some of these techniques and see if they work. Because that's how PR goes. You need to have some kind of diligence, you need to have a method of outreach, and you really need to stay in front of the person that you're trying to get in front of. And sometimes you just need to reach out. Dmitry shares these strategies, talks about life in general, talks about how he started a business as a digital nomad, traveling around the world, working for startups, working for himself, and a pretty fun journey into entrepreneurship. So if you're curious as to how PR works, or how you can build a business while you're traveling the world, or just in general, what's an excuse to just reach out to somebody and see what they say back to you? How do you get in front of people like Ashton Kutcher? You're going to want to listen to this episode of the podcast because Dmitry has some awesome, mind-blowing tips for you that are going to be really cool for any outreach efforts you do. Whether you use these yourself or you have your team work on these things, you are going to love these practical PR tips that you can put into place pretty much right away. So make sure you listen to the Jumpstart Podcast with Dmitry Dragilev.